Hey, what's up, everyone? My name's AJ Wrights Crypto, coming to you live from Barcelona. And I still want to start off by saying big thank you to sponsor of the channel, Bazed, for sponsoring this video. I want to tell you a little story that some of you might not know about me. So I started playing cash Texas Hold'em games when I was 13 or 14 years old. My grandma and my Aunt Marie and my Uncle Boo and my cousins would all come over to my cousin Dennis's house when I was like 13, 14, and we would play poker all night long. And of course, the bug bit me and I got really into, the analytical aspect of poker, like pot odds versus stack to pot ratio, and like really learning the art of the game at a very early age. And I have always enjoyed, that aspect of gambling from a very young age. And I think that has translated very well to me trading crypto, because when you gamble a lot, you kind of get used to riding the roller coaster. Like if I lost $1,000, I'm not like, oh no, my life's over. I'm just like, well, it's okay. I'll just keep going, and that being able, and I'm not saying, listen, I'm never going to suggest if you're a problem type, if you're a problematic gambler, I'm never going to say click the link below and throw your life away. That's not what I'm doing. But there is a culture out there of people that enjoy playing poker, blackjack, who enjoy betting on the fights, betting on the football game, and that is who I'm addressing, and that's who I'm talking to. If you're having fun with it, if you're a person that is problematic with gambling, click off this video. I don't want to hurt anyone, but I'm saying from my personal story, from early on, when I was a 13, 14-year-old kid, I started playing cash games with my family, and that kind of escalated, and I played a lot of poker in my 20s, and I still, I sports bet and play poker now, and I've always enjoyed, that aspect of gambling. So that is who this video is for. And I told you all that to tell you this right here, is that this summer, on July 20th, Mike Perry, who is... he is just a gem for the crypto space. This guy went on the Joe Rogan podcast with a Market Cipher shirt, just like the one I'm wearing now, Team Market Cipher, and a Can Pie Panda hat. Shout out to Ice Bags. All right. Went on Joe Rogan with a Market Cipher shirt on. This guy is, a pillar to crypto advertising. And if you want to, if you don't know who he is, look at this picture here. When he dropped Eddie Alvarez in the second round TKO. I mean, guys, that's no joke. Eddie Alvarez is a violent fighter. I mean, he's beaten the likes of Pat Curran, Michael Chandler. I mean, God, Eddie Alvarez has beat Justin Gaethje and Anthony Pettis. Eddie Alvarez is no joke. All right. Mike Perry, I believe his MMA record something like 14-8, 14-7, something like that. All right. And the thing with this fight with Mike is that he's kind of been coming into his own these past couple years. All right. He has one professional boxing win, but recently he's taken really strong to bare knuckle boxing. In bare knuckle boxing, he is 5-0, unbeaten in 5 fights. They call him the king of violence. Certainly that, like I showed you that picture, a notable win over Eddie Alvarez, who has a laundry list of big name fighters he beat. I mean, everyone thought, some people out there thought Mike Perry did not have a chance against Eddie Alvarez. I knew Mike was going to win that fight. Just like I know Mike is going to win this fight against no other than Jake Paul. This fight is the fight of the summer, not just in combat sports, but for crypto. This is the fight for crypto. And you have to give Mike his respect for the role he's played, being an influential person in combat sports who has been, flying the crypto flag for quite some time, especially with his, in the past few years, Mike has really come into his own. And Mike getting this fight against Jake Paul is significant to his career. All right. And this fight is happening in a couple weeks. July 20th is this fight. And I am heading over here to Bazed.Bet. If you want to get involved, click the link down below in the description. And on Bazed.Bet, they are giving odds for Mike Perry at 3.05 for Mike Perry. So Jake Paul is favored to win this fight in the eyes of Las Vegas. I personally think this is an opportunity an insane opportunity at that, to be completely honest with you. And I already spoke about this on my live stream on Sunday, that if you were to put, say, $5,000 on this fight, if you got deep pockets, you want to gamble a bit. I mean, this is a $15,000 win. You put $10,000 on this fight on Mike Perry, you get $30,000 back. I am contemplating of putting somewhere between $10,000 to $16,000. Actually, $16,500 would yield you back $50,000 in change, 50 grand. And I am very, very confident that Mike Perry is going to win this fight against Jake Paul. And I will, live on a stream here in the future, I am going to be placing a very large bet in an upcoming stream on Sunday in the favor of Mike Perry with 3.05 odds. I think it is an insane opportunity. And if you want to get involved, like I said, if you're a problematic gambler, I don't want to ruin anybody's life. This is for the people who accept that culture, who have fun with it. If you want to throw $100, don't throw at it what you can't afford to lose, just like crypto. But like I said in the beginning of the video, that, you know, this aspect of my life has growing up gambling, growing up playing poker, you know, at the casinos in my early 20s, playing a lot of tournaments, WSOP stuff. I played a lot of poker, and that hardened and calloused me and has kind of destroyed my relationship with money. And it has allowed me to be able to put myself in. The thing with a lot of crypto traders is that they don't put themselves in a position to make crazy gains because they can't stomach being in that big of a trade. My mind, because of my relationship, my young relationship with gambling, that is broken. That is broken in my mind. And that has allowed me to make a significant amount of money. And that is, you know, specifically why I was so open to taking the deal with Bazed to have a crypto casino sponsor my channel. Also, they have had poker on the site, and that was the main reason I took the deal. They are bringing poker back in a matter of time. But before I get into the other games they are offering on Bazed, I do want to point a couple things out to you outside of the Mike Perry fight. If you're watching this video the day it comes out on June 24th, guys, the Stanley Cup Finals here, the Panthers versus the Oilers, it's 3-3. We're Game 7 tonight. The Panthers won the first 3 games, and the Oilers came back 3 for 3, and now we are Game 7 Stanley Cup Finals. This is the stuff dreams are made of. And if you want to get in on this game, all you do is go over to Bazed, click on the little arrow here, go to ice hockey. Let me get rid of this bet slip here. And then you come down here, and guys, look, the odds for Vegas are dead even for Game 7. 2.47 for the Panthers, 2.46 for Edmonton. That tells you right there, Vegas doesn't know who's going to win. Vegas doesn't. Those are the kind of opportunities I like, when Vegas doesn't know. And sometimes Vegas is wrong. And in the Mike Perry situation, I think Vegas is dead wrong. And if they're right, I'm going to lose a lot of money because I'm going to put my money where my mouth is with Mike Perry. But I think this game is an opportunity, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to throw maybe a couple $100. I think, you know, the Oilers certainly have the momentum, but I think the Panthers, starting off with a 3-0 win, I think the Panthers are going to show them who's boss tonight. I'm going to put some money on Florida for this bet right here. And also, guys, you know, it is baseball summer. Baseball summer is alive and well. I've always rooted for the Phillies growing up in the, you know, the suburbs of Philadelphia. The Phillies right now are first in the National League East. They are currently 51-26. And if you want to bet on the Phillies games, all you have to do is come over here to Bazed.Bet, click down, go to baseball. Where is baseball at? Right here. Boom. And search for the Phillies MLB right there. Philadelphia Phillies versus Detroit Tigers. The Detroit Tigers are favored to win that game. But say you don't want to bet on the money line, you can click in here and you can find, you know, a bunch of prop bets, handicap bets, who's going to hit a home run, anything that you want to bet on the game, you can bet right here on Bazed.Bet. I think this is the sports betting aspect of Bazed is why I like this platform so much as a crypto casino, because you can bet on absolutely anything from the UFC to the Jake Paul, Mike Perry fight to soccer, you know, ice hockey, baseball. When football season comes back, it's going to be awesome being with Bazed. You can, and guys, if you want to bet on darts or rugby or golf or water polo, ski jumping. You can bet on anything on Bazed. I also want to bring your attention to the casino side of Bazed.Bet, where they have a bunch of, casino type games, the buy bonus type games like Sweet Bonanza that they just brought back, Gates of Olympus, Big Bass. These games are really fun, but the games I've been actually enjoying a little bit lately are their original games, like here, The Matrix, for instance. So The Matrix, there are 3 blue pills and 21 red pills. So let's say you bet, 50 cents. All right. And then you place your bet. You place your bet, and then from here you have to click and you have to find the blue pill. And then a lot of times you click the red pill, and just like that, you can take it off, you can take, or you can keep going. All right. And right now I bet 50 cents. So here, let me move my head out of the way. I could take 61 cents, or I could keep going as long as I don't hit a blue pill. So I could take 70 cents on it. I'm going to keep going because there's only three blue pills. All right, I'm going to keep finding the red ones. I'm going to keep avoiding the blue ones. This game is addicting. This game is super fun. I hit the blue pill. I should have took my dollar. But that is how the Matrix game works. And there are a lot of games like this. There is Mind, which is very similar to Matrix. I prefer Matrix over Mind. There is Dice. Let me show you the Dice game here really quick. So all you do with the dice is, so you pick a number. So for instance, if I did 93, so I need my number to be smaller than 93. But as you see, the multiplier is very small. All right, I'm not going to win much if I bet 93 in the multipliers. But say I put my bet on, say my last roll was 21. Say I did 25. Now my multiplier on a 50-cent bet would be 3.96. And if my number is smaller than 25, you're going to win a lot more. But a lot of, in that time it was 80. So you lost that 50 cents. But so basically, the smaller you make your number, if you roll the dice and the dice number you roll is smaller than that number, you win a larger multiplier. The dice game is pretty fun and addicting as well. Of course, I believe my favorite of all of these games is no other than Plinko. Plinko, you've seen the prices right before. You've hung out with Bob Barker every morning with your grandma and Drew Carey. I don't know if you're a little bit younger, but you bet 50 cents and you can bet the risk. So low risk, medium risk, high risk, based off of, the further you get to the edges is the bigger you win. And then you can even change the number of pins in here. You can have a lot of pins. You can have a lot less pins. Let's just throw a high risk at 50 cents. Place the bet here on Plinko and hope for the best. Let's go, Bob Barker. The spirit of Bob Barker is with me right now. Go left, go left, go left. Boom, right there. Almost a double up. Through another one. Okay, and I lost it mostly just back, but you get my point. Plinko is super fun and addicting. I could sit here and play Plinko for hours and hours. And then lastly, in the original Bazed games, these new games that they put out, really good time. They have the wheel, which is essentially like roulette with a little bit of a twist. Say I bet 50 cents. You can go red, green, or black. And the game mode is where things get interesting. So this is a normal one. I'll say 50 cents on red. So it's not exactly the same odds as a casino with red or black, like right here. Instead of doubling my money at 1.86. So I got 93 cents back on a 50 cent. So not exactly the same odds as the casino. But if you hit 50x, it adds another color, yellow, and things get a lot more interesting with 3 colors on the board. I'll stick to my red. I'll spin at 50 cents here and hope we land on red. And if you land on red, on 50x, it's much better. But that's how I hit black. But you get the point. Playing the wheel is essentially a little bit different than normal roulette at the casino. And lastly, the final original Bazed game is blackjack, and you all know how to play blackjack. So let's go ahead. Let's put $5 on a hand here for the street. Let's end the video out. Let's place our bet. $5 hand of blackjack on the Bazed original. So we got 5 against the 6. We're certainly going to hit that 5. We're at a 4. Oh, this is getting kind of tough. I'm going to hit again. These are all very small numbers, everybody. 8. Okay, I'm going to stand there. I am going to stand right there. We are alive and well. We're sitting at 10, 18. I'm going to stand at 18 because they only have a 6. I think that was a good bit. 14, 24. Boom, just like that. We got that. So yeah, we won a little bit less than $5. It's not a straight double up bet like the casino, but it's like 1.94. Pretty good odds, pretty good fun house game of blackjack here on Bazed.Bet. Glad we hit once that 4 came out. So there you go, guys. Just wanted to give you a quick overview of the new games that Bazed has to offer, the Bazed original games, and also just a quick overview of some of the bets I'm looking at, all the things that you can do on Bazed.Bet. It's a really awesome platform, especially if you're out there looking for a crypto casino of your choice. Not many crypto casinos have, the slots and the sports betting to the extent that Bazed.Bet has, and they are doing very, very good with the sports betting. I'm so glad they got the Mike Perry fight. Can't wait to put a bunch of money on that this summer. Hopefully, going to be walking away with 30, 50 grand, or I'm just going to throw $10,000 into the wind. You never know. But I have faith in my guy, Mike Perry. Team Market Cypher, let's go. Guys, I want to know, what is your favorite game on Bazed.Bet? Or if there's a game they don't have, let me know down in the comments. I'll say them, hey, add this game. My people want to play. Make sure you smash the like button on the way out the door. Go sign yourself up for Bazed.Bet. Description down below in the description there. Much love. Get rich or get wrecked. Be safe. Be responsible, guys. Don't do anything stupid. Like I said, these videos are for the people who appreciate this culture, not the people who are weary of it or the people who are problematic. I care about my audience. I don't want you guys, going crazy here. I want you guys to have fun. If you want to throw $10 on the game, $100 on the game, fine. But as long as you can do it responsibly, that is very important. It's very important for me to say that to you guys. So much love. Smash the like button on your way out the door. My name's AJ Writes Crypto. Have yourself a safe rest of your day. I'm going to go hang out in Barcelona. Later.